I have a hot take that I've been sitting on for 2 weeks now that I wrote down in my notes. What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Brienne Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Wednesday. It's already a gorgeous week. Week is off to a hot start. Thank you to everyone who bought the tickets for Dallas and DC. As of right now, we still have a couple tickets on sale, but by the time this airs, they might be sold out. And then the rest of the cities should be on sale soon. We are super excited for that. And we have new merch. We did a nostalgia collection of all of our favorite TV shows and the restaurants that involve them that we wish were real and they're not.
Yeah, they came out really, really cool. The design, like they're cartoon-ish, I guess is a good way to describe it, maybe. But they're very, very cool. T-shirts, perfect, like fun, throw it with maybe like some cute sneakers, biker shorts, walk around in wherever you live.
Yep.
It is very, I was just thinking about currently in New York, it is beautiful. This is my ideal. I would like it to stay this temperature for like a few more days. It's going to get even hotter, but it's like 68 degrees out right now, which is perfect.
It's really nice. It is going to get hotter. But yeah, we have the Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven,
Zoe 101, SpongeBob. There's a lot.
There's so many.
A lot.
We did.
I think there's 8 different ones.
Yes. We're going to put the link in the description, and so you could go check it out there, and we'll post it on social so you can buy it there. I have a hot take that I've been sitting on for 2 weeks now that I wrote down in my notes.
2 weeks.
That I meant to say it last week, and it just slipped my mind. And I meant to talk about it when we talked about Murder Mystery 2 on Netflix.
Yeah.
Did you watch?
I did.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait for your grading for the weekly watch report. But hot take, I don't find it what's the word I'm looking for? Charming, the way that Adam Sandler shows up for a movie premiere. I don't find it charming.
Oh, you just mean the way he dresses?
Yes. Your day-to-day life, sure, fine.
Yeah.
Grow up. Grow up. Like, I get it. That's you. That's Adam Sandler. That's fine day to day. You look like a slob. He looks like a stained slob.
He does.
He looks dirty.
But there's just no
fine day
way
to day
to change that. I feel
if he wants to look like that day to day, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
if he's like calm, cool, comfortable day to day, that's his style. But on the red carpet, standing next to Jennifer Aniston, at least put on a pair of pants that are not stained. That's all I'm asking for.
He's got like, I feel like he's almost entered territory of where he's just like that old guy that's just like, can't teach old dogs new tricks, you know? Like it's just past.
Just put on pants that aren't stained. That's all I am asking.
I didn't see the stained pants. They had stains on them?
Yes. That's
at the Murder Mystery carpet?
At the premiere, standing next to Jennifer Aniston. All you have to do is not wear stained pants. But the stained pants, I just don't understand. You know? Clean it up just a little bit.
Some people love...
Yes, people love it.
People
love the way that Adam Sandler, his style.
Oh, I'm stand. I
day to day, fine. Stained pants on the red carpet, standing next to Jennifer Aniston, insulting.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, and I mean, and she obviously looks stunning. There is a big stain on the side of his pants, and he's got like a Hawaiian print shirt underneath a knit sweatshirt.
Like, that's not cute to me. That's just ugly and dirty.
You know, he just can't be bothered, I guess. But yeah, it wouldn't be that hard to put on a clean pair of pants.
It's not that hard to just not wear stained pants.
I know, yeah.
I don't think I'm asking for too much.
Yeah.
And then people are like, oh, I love Adam Sandler. So relatable, showing up to the premiere in stained pants. Is that relatable, or are you just a mess?
Well, there's some people who just like... There's some people who just... They don't mean to, but they just stain everything.
That is true.
And I think have somebody very close in my life who does that. Who, when I'm like, how are there stains on everything?
Do you think that he stained them that night? That's different. I feel like because if he stained them that night, fine.
Right,
But
you
if
can have
you
the
are
Tide to go
actively putting on stained
those
pants to go to a premiere,
those look like they were on there already.
it's gross.
Yeah.
And everyone just wants to be like, oh, it's so funny and cute because it's Adam Sandler.
Right.
You're allowed to tell Adam Sandler to not put on a pair of stained pants.
I'm trying to think if I've ever. Have we seen Adam Sandler wear
He's worn like a baggy tux before.
Yeah, he does the
ill-fitting
suit. Sometimes. Oh, that one's not
Oh,
bad.
that's just wacky Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Now type in Adam Sandler fitted suit, and he's
done it a time or two.
He looks good there. At the Cannes Film Festival, he looks solid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. Right there. I just looked at this.
Yes, that is
I
very
just looked at
nice.
this picture and thought, is this photoshopped?
He looks very nice in these
It's
photos.
like full. He's in a full tux there, and it does fit him very well. But I will say that is where I actually thought to myself, is this a Photoshop?
But you get to a point where you're Adam Sandler. You can do whatever you want.
But
But
wearing
there's so many
stained
stars,
pants,
so
like
many
you don't
stars
have
are at
just
that
because
level
you're
and could do whatever they want and don't wear stained pants.
Just because you're so rich and famous, that means you should wear stained pants.
At the end of the day, though, he is just like a comedian, so it's like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm so wacky and zany. Adam Sandler wearing stained pants to the red carpet. Like,
I don't even think he does... I don't think he makes a big deal of it other than the fact that he does it. It's not like he's like, look at me. He probably doesn't even want to do any of that, so... I feel like you're going to get destroyed for this take.
I mean,
how controversial is
No, people
is,
he's just
it's just
universally
a
loved,
recommendation of
okay. If I
don't
get
wear stained
destroyed
pants.
for saying don't wear stained pants, he can not wear then destroy me.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's that crazy
don't
thing
think
to
that
say.
was a crazy
and
thing
if
to
people,
say.
that's the problem nowadays. That's the issue with the world, is that people go so fucking hard for people they love, which is great and also terrible at the same time, that they can't criticize them at all. Like, love Adam Sandler, think he's hilarious. Do I love him wearing stained pants on the red carpet next to Jennifer Aniston? No, I don't. And I think that's okay.
I think that's okay also.
I think that's fair to say. Right?
Yes.
So,
that is how you feel.
Sure, destroy me.
We have lived in a world where people's fashion have been critiqued and commented on for decades, and it's nobody's insulting the person. That's where things have changed. But you can comment on people's fashion. That is, fashion is objective. Some people love some stuff. Some people hate some stuff. That's how fashion works.
If you take this as I don't like Adam Sandler, then
exactly.
you have a problem.
Exactly.
You got to look within yourself and realize that you have an issue within that you think I don't like Adam Sandler just because I said don't wear stained pants on the red carpet.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, and you know what Noah will do though? He'll take like just a little quote and put it on a quote card on Chicks in the Office.
No, the video's actually
without,
just going to be you telling everyone to grow up.
Right, and not include any of me saying that I like Adam Sandler and that I have no issue with his day-to-day style.
Yeah.
It's just him wearing stained pants on the red carpet. Anyways, let's get into the topics.
I got one thing to say.
Okay.
The battle of me versus Bleepmaster lives on. I did get tickets to the Jonas Brothers Yankee Stadium. They're doing 2 nights now. They added a second night.
The tickets don't go on sale till Friday though.
No, they're
right?
on sale. They went on sale this morning.
Oh shit.
Well, the fan
the
pre-sale.
I'm trying to go with
the fan pre-sale went on sale this morning. Good luck if you try on Friday. I got tickets on Saturday for Saturday, but I could write a dissertation on the verified fan platinum tickets that Ticketmaster just decides we're gonna make these 4 times the price. I'm browsing, I'm looking through it. I turn off that filter so that I can't see those tickets. When I did that, it took away almost every ticket on the floor and the lower levels. I was astonished. It's a crime. It's a crime. It's an absolute crime.
They should be locked up.
They should all be locked up. It got rid of and there were so many seats, but it was like, oh, sorry, they're all verified fan platinum. tickets.
It's bullshit.
And you can get them. You can get
It's
it.
disgusting.
Literally, like it was so many good tickets. You could be like on the floor in like the first 10 rows. $1,200 for one ticket is what the ultimate fan, or whatever the hell they call it, platinum Ticketmaster verified fan platinum. Absolute.
disgusting.
It is disgusting. It is.
disgraceful.
It's a crime. It's an absolute crime.
Lock them up.
Thankfully, I got tickets that were still like the fan pre-sale tickets. So they were reasonable, as they should be. But it's just, and I also feel like it hurts the artist because, you know, they added a second night, which is awesome. Like, congrats to them. I was like impressed that we're doing 2 nights at Yankee Stadium. That's sick. But like, so many of those platinum tickets, people will buy them. But if those were all just the normal price, they could have done 5 nights at Yankee Stadium because it would sell out so fast because everybody could actually afford to go. Anyway, I'm going Saturday night. Hopefully I'll see some people there.
I'm trying to go with Marty's brother's wife. We really want to go, but I guess I'm going to be thrown into the wolves trying to get fucking tickets.
But you'll
to this
get
thing.
tickets because it's such a big stadium. It's just about like what tickets.
I'm
Yeah.
not, I mean, I don't care really where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be.
You're up like.
I've never
there.
gone.
Travelers.
I've never gone to a concert at a baseball
Oh,
field.
it's so fun.
It is very cool, but I do feel like you're extremely far away from the stage when you're like in the seats.
Honestly, I don't know. I've gone to Citi Field. I've never been to Yankee Stadium for a concert,
Yeah.
but you still have a good time. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Oh
where
no.
you're at.
Yeah, I'm
it'll
just
be
there.
It'll
I'm
be a
just
good
here to-
time for sure. I feel like I was just spoiled
Hear
at
the
the
music
Broadway
and-
shows. It was so small and intimate
Right.
that now I'm like, I'm gonna go from Broadway to Yankee Stadium and be like,
You get a little bit of
They're so
both.
far
Wait, is the
away.
GA
Yeah, yeah.
is the GA for them like standing or is it seats?
there's no. It's all seats. The floor is all. The
interesting.
field is all seats.
It's basically just going to a bar just to hear Jonas Brothers music.
Yeah,
Which is nice.
which is nice.
It's like
and
when-
big,
when-
big screens.
When the sun sets and like, oh, it's awesome. Like
Oh,
when you're at a
that's
baseball
cool.
stadium and they're like, it's
Yeah.
That's
great.
beautiful.
Wow, I'm excited.
That is very exciting.
But yeah, I'm just. We have to get rid of that. I don't know how. I don't know when, but something's got to happen.
Even movie theaters now. I went to a movie last night. They have the preferred. You know, like you have to pay extra to sit on the aisle seat.
what?
Wow,
And-
I didn't
and
know that.
It's absurd at
That's
AMC.
insane. That's
like,
insane.
I saw it because I clicked on a seat when I was
Yeah.
like on my phone.
They're turning into the airlines.
Yes.
Like that's
That's
the same
crazy.
thing.
And they
where-
said this is a preferred sight line. For preferred sight line seats, you have to pay extra. I think $2. So then when I went to the theater, you see like most of the aisle seats. There's no one in them because everyone's like,
yeah,
fuck that.
Fuck that. Oh my, it's the same. I mean,
I hope they get rid of it because nobody's paying for it.
yeah, that's like the airlines being like, here's a centimeter of extra leg room.
Right.
The seat's $75 more.
It's insane.
I'm flying United on Thursday, and I got an email that was like, upgrade to extra leg room or whatever. I was like, oh, I'll look at it. $75
$75
for
more.
literally like
And
this
you can-
much more space.
You could barely feel it.
yeah, it just, you know, we're all being bamboozled left and right.
Bunch of suckers out
Yes.
here. All right, let's get into the topics for today's episode. Millie Bobby Brown is engaged to Jake Bon Jovi. Tayshia Adams from The Bachelor, Bachelorette is dating Luke from Summer House. Nick Cannon was asked by Howard Stern if he would have a baby with Taylor Swift, and he said yes, of course.
Weird.
Taylor Swift was seen in New York City leaving Via Carota, a very popular restaurant in the West Village, only 2 blocks away from Cornelia Street. And a little Sandoval update, of course. Just had to throw that in there every single episode because there's always something new. So let's get into it, starting off with all the topics. Let's get into the topics. We changed the format.
We did.
Game Time is the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports, created by fans for fans. Game Time is the ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest price. We have all used Game Time in the past year to go
Thank
to
God for Game
concerts
Time.
that we love. Seriously, thank God for Game Time. I'm going to Drake thanks to Game Time in July, which will be very exciting, and I think I'm going to do a little Billy Joel as well in June. So that's all very fun. So thank you, Game Time. It is possible to snag those seats with the Game Time app. The biggest last minute price drops can be found on the seats you thought you could never buy. The purchase process takes just 2 taps and 10 seconds. And once you buy your tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets with friends via text so you can get into the game seamlessly. Skip the hassle and enjoy the moment. Download the Game Time app or go to the website, enter your email, and redeem code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. So Millie Bobby Brown announced on her Instagram that she's engaged to Jake Bon Jovi. She used a Taylor Swift lyric in the caption,
stab in the heart,
which was wild.
Lover? Come on.
Of everything that's going on. She's like, oh, they broke up, but I'm engaged. Yeah. And
she's like, we lasted more.
Yeah.
They lasted more summers, but we're engaged.
Right. So people were shocked by this because Millie Bobby Brown is 19 years old. Yeah. They've been dating for a couple years now.
Yeah. 3 summers.
Yeah, my take on this was that Millie Bobby Brown has lived 40 lives by the time she's 19, and I am not so much like, oh my God, she's too young, because this girl has grown up so fast. Yeah. And at the end of the day, if they want to get married, they get married. If they want to get divorced in a couple of years, they get divorced.
I know.
It's just Hollywood, you know?
I couldn't agree more. Young love is just, I could understand a bizarre reaction, not bizarre reaction, it'd be a warranted reaction. If she was 19 and marrying like an older guy, people would be like, oh no, but he's 20. Like they're they're young and they're in love and they want to get married.
They want to get married. Just let them get married.
Just, they're not hurting anybody.
They can't drink at their wedding, but just let them do it.
Unless they get married in England.
Yeah, which
they could. They
probably
and honestly,
will.
Millie Bobby Bon Jovi is
such a good name. Like
I hope she changes it to Millie Bobby Bon Jovi.
The extreme reaction to this, I just wasn't having in an upset fashion. Like I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like I don't know. My parents got married so young, and I know that it's a different time now. My mom, I think, was 21, and my dad was like 24 or whatever. And I'm just like, and they're still together, right? And times have just changed so much that now it warrants like this crazy reaction. But if this was years and years ago, it wouldn't be. People would be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And I think people still see her as like the Stranger Things kid.
Yeah.
But she has grown up so fast and has lived like an adult for the past 10 years.
She's got her own business.
That I just don't find it to be
she's working. Yeah.
That shocking. And like we said, if they want to get divorced, they'll just get divorced.
Like I said, it's not hurting anybody.
If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
You can just you can say, oh, I would not get married at 19, but that's like, we're very different people. Me and Millie Bobby Brown. She also, like, as soon as this happened, all day it's been trending on Twitter. She's 19. It's like, you know how many big famous Hollywood actors and actresses have gotten married extremely young, and whether it worked out or didn't, like they look back and they're like, oh, that's something that I did.
Yeah. And also, what about he's 20?
He's 20.
Like they're making the headline like she's 19, like as if he, like you said, like he's 20 years older and he's taking advantage of a 19-year-old. Like he's 20. Yeah. They're 20 and 19. Like I don't know. I'm happy for Millie Bobby Brown. She's young and in love.
I know.
And if it works out, that's great.
His father,
that's fine too.
His father, John Bon Jovi, and his wife have been married for 32 years. So, it's like,
they have a good role model.
Role models. It's funny because I believe Bon Jovi and my mother, and my parents got married in the same year.
I was like, where is that
my
going?
mom loves Bon Jovi.
My dad worked on Bon Jovi's roof.
Really?
Yeah.
He knew him?
He met him, and he met his brother. Does he have a brother or brother-in-law?
I'm picturing the Tommy Lee show.
Oh yeah, something like that.
They have what was I just gonna say? Oh no, I texted my family yesterday because we have a guest coming in on Wednesday today when you're listening. That is also one of my mother's favorites, and I texted my family and was like, "Big Mom, one of your faves coming on the show." And my dad goes, Bon Jovi. And I was like, damn, would be hilarious to have Bon Jovi on this show. But no, I believe Jake Bon Jovi is their youngest. Maybe. They have They have 4 kids. How many kids does Bon Jovi have? 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, I believe. They got married in Vegas. Him and his wife.
Love it.
Exactly. So let's see. Bon Jovi.
The Bon Jovi's just
Bon
they believe in love.
Yep. He's got.
Favorite Bon Jovi song.
They got married at the Graceland Wedding Chapel. The couple of 4 children, daughter Stephanie,
Probably Dream
and
On
3 sons. 1995, 2002, and 2004. Oh, so there is one younger than Jake.
Wanted Dead or Wait, did you see Dream
Jake
On?
is
Dream On is Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Jake is
Living on a Prayer.
Living on Prayer.
what I meant.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
yeah. Big Bon Jovi wedding.
Congrats to them.
It's young and in love, and they want to get married.
Let them get married.
Yeah.
Let them do it.
Let them get married.
Why not? Moving on, Tayshia and Luke from Summer House are now dating.
It appears.
They were seen
Seeing
in
each other.
a photo from Easter at the Rat House, Carl and Lindsay's house for Easter. The picture was uploaded and then deleted and then re-uploaded with a crop.
Yeah.
We all saw the picture.
Yeah.
We all see Luke and Tayshia. They've been spotted together.
Yeah, they were holding hands, and Dumas people have been sending in submissions of seeing the 2 of them together at various things in the last few weeks.
So it seems like these 2 are dating.
I would think so. Good for Luke. It's just good for Luke. I feel like Tayshia is an interesting choice for Tayshia, but
Tayshia has had an eclectic group of people that she's been dating. John Paul Jones, she was engaged to Zach, and now she's dating Luke.
yeah, I let me tell you something. I don't have a lot of feelings about this couple or this pairing.
Neither
It's
do
just
I.
like
Cool.
they all live in New York. They all hang out. Could see Luke and Tayshia wanting to be at all the hot spots together,
Yeah.
photographed together, getting
Yeah.
their pictures taken.
There are 2 people who love a little clout. Let's
Exactly.
be honest.
Exactly.
Tayshia Adams loves a little clout.
yeah, yeah.
Let's not
So
let's not
yeah.
fancy around that.
I think they'll be.
Prince.
I think we'll see them having a grand old time around New York
prance around our little toesies around the fact that Tayshia likes a little fame.
for sure.
It's quite obvious. And you know what? That's okay, Tayshia. But
Don't we all?
you dated John Paul Jones, and it was very clear that you didn't really like him.
Yeah.
So, this was kind of strange. Howard Stern asked Nick Cannon if he would have a baby with Taylor Swift now that she's single. Nick Cannon obviously said yes, because Nick Cannon would quite literally put a baby inside of anybody, I think. I think if he had the opportunity to make a baby with anybody, he would do it.
Yeah.
More the merrier to him.
I hate everything about this from
Yeah.
every angle. I hate Howard Stern asking this
Strange
question.
question from Howard, but he's been doing this for so
Yeah.
many years now and has always asked
almost
questions like
worse on
this.
Howard.
100. It is.
Yeah,
I-
it's
I
a
don't-
weird thought by
It's
him.
a weird thought.
Because
weird
then
question.
out of context, everyone's saying Nick Cannon said he'll have a baby with Taylor.
Yeah,
But
all
it's
the
like,
headlines make it look like Nick Cannon just offered up that he would like to have a baby with
Yeah.
with Taylor Swift. But in actuality, Howard Stern was like, "Would you have a baby with Taylor Swift?" So it's just like a weird.
Yeah. If
Like-
you just read the headline, it
Yeah.
seems like Nick Cannon was just like, man, I want to put a baby in Taylor Swift now
Yeah.
that she's single. But that's just not
It's
what
just
happened.
not what happened. So
strange thought from
weird.
Howard to be like, so Taylor Swift,
Yeah,
baby?
yeah, and of course,
Doesn't
like,
really add up.
and of course, Nick Cannon like jumped at the idea. Like,
Of course.
he was
will-
like, "Yeah."
He will jump at the idea of sticking his
I know.
pee-pee inside of anybody and placing a baby in there.
Nick,
This man loves nothing more than making babies.
Nick couldn't contain his excitement over the Swift hypothetical, telling Howard, "That's the one. I'm all in." He then outlined why Taylor would be the perfect mate. Ew. First of all, she's an amazing songwriter. What I do love about Taylor Swift is that she has been so vulnerable and open with all of her music. Nick noted that Taylor can relate to him through their very similar dating histories. While joking that his spidey senses were tingling, he ended the Taylor baby convo with this: "That would be amazing." Literally, gross, vomit. disgusting. Every single part of this, I hate.
All the best mothers out there are great songwriters, I hear. Like, what a strange.
Also,
she would be a
similar dating histories.
She would be a great mother because she's a great songwriter. She could sing great lullabies.
Like, I just, Nick Cannon, open your eyes, my guy. Like, so I cannot believe he thought it said similar dating histories. Like, where's Taylor having children with multiple men at the same time? Never happened.
No, it's Nick Cannon is delusional.
Nick Cannon, he is. And honestly, another fucking weird move from Howard Stern. He obviously, like you said, this is what he does, and it's what he's always done. But as he, in my personal opinion, as he gets older and like brings up these things, I'm like, ugh,
Gets creepier.
just gives me the ick. And
Yeah.
it does get creepier, and it's like very Taylor Swift. I would like to be left out of this narrative, please. Like nobody. I don't want to have a kid with Nick Cannon, so why are we asking that?
It's the line from She's the Man when she's like, as a completely unbiased third
Yes.
party who has no interest in this matter, here's my
Whatsoever.
opinion on this.
Yeah. If you love the aviator style sunglass, but you hate how it always gets tangled in your hair, Shady Rays has new tangle-free aviators. If you're watching on YouTube, I have them right now. They are in my hands. I can wear them. They look fantastic, but then when I put them on top of my head, no issue. They can go off. They can go back on. There's nothing. You're not pulling your hair out. That's the biggest problem with aviators, I think, is when you kind of are moving them around, you get your hair stuck. It hurts. You're pulling your hair out. So you can have the same classic aviator and be able to put them on your head with no problem. The frames are seriously lightweight, but they also feel very high-end. So we love that. They have a great shine, bright lenses. The Shady Rays Tangle-Free Aviators are one of the hottest sunglasses right now, and they have already sold out multiple times. They are back in stock now, including the Calamessa Rose Gold frame. So Shady Rays offers the most insane protection in all of eyewear as well. Every pair of sunglasses is backed by lost and broken replacements. So if you lose or break your pair, even on day one, they will send you a brand new pair, no questions asked, which is pretty crazy. You can check out all the protection program details at shadyrays.com. So right now, exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving their best deal of the season. Head to shadyrays.com/tangle-free and use code CHICKS for 30% off their best-selling tangle-free aviator and much more. Save before they sell out and try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 250,000 people. Yeah.
Taylor Swift was seen in New York City leaving Via Carota, which is a very popular restaurant in the West Village. If you're not familiar, that is only a mere 2 blocks away from Cornelia Street. So it had people freaking out. Would have been even crazier if she was on Cornelia Street. But yeah, she was in New York City. She looked so gorgeous, stunning. Beautiful outfit. Loved her pants. Had like a butterfly on her pants.
It was cute.
Stunning shoes to match. Great little black top. She looked stunning. And yeah, she looked happy. And I think people are taking it as like Taylor Swift is only seen when she wants to be seen.
100%.
And she's like, guys, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Everyone, let's all calm down. I'm looking fantastic and I'm good. And I'm a butterfly and I'm free.
Yeah, exactly. I'm guessing that this breakup news, happened, and whether she knew it was coming out or not, like you said, she really is only seen when she wants to be seen. And paparazzi photos like that of her do not come very often. So in my mind, it's like, okay, let's lay low on the breakup stories. Yeah, they're broken up, but look, here I am. I'm smiling. I'm out to dinner with my friend Jack Antonoff, and I'm in New York, and I'm having a good time. And honestly, the pictures are hilarious. There's one picture where the people around her are freaking out.
Yep.
It's so good.
Everybody's face is
Everyone's like jaws are on the floor. Even this woman's walking her corgi. Even the corgi on the ground looks like the corgi's staring at her. Like, it's just,
She just has that presence.
I actually imagine that if I saw her walking the streets of New York and there are other people around, I would love to see if there's a video. I think there were maybe some. I'm sure there's some on TikTok that I haven't seen. I imagine people like screaming, like just like a shriek of excitement or just shock, just pandemonium, really, wherever she goes. And like I said, the paparazzi, like they knew where she was going to be, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Take
Or
that
even
picture.
if not, it's like it's Taylor Swift. Like they'll find out
Right.
that she's there.
Yeah.
Taylor has always been gorgeous, obviously.
Yeah.
She just has this like porcelain look to her that's always stunning. This is the best she has ever looked, in my opinion. Like every single night that I've seen from the tour,
Yeah.
her last night in New York City, I'm like, oh my God, she looks so amazing. Just stunning, just absolutely stunning. So yeah, it seems like she's letting everyone know she's okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to that restaurant?
Via Carota, I've tried, man. It's so hard.
It's very.
so
I haven't
fucking
been
hard to
either.
get a-
It's you
There's-
can't get a reservation.
Via
It's,
Carota, Don Angie, all these places are impossible to get reservations to.
Yeah.
Via
It makes-
Carota, they don't take reservations. I'm pretty positive. I think.
Insane. It's so hard to get into
Celebrity
these
hotspot.
places. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Don Angie, I have been to. It is very good.
I'm so dying to get there.
Very
Seems
good.
unbelievable.
Taylor, I think, also was filming a music video in Liverpool that people were freaking out about too, trying to figure out what song, what it's about, which one are we doing? Is it Midnights? Is it something older? I saw a bunch of TikToks of people thinking Taylor Lautner was filming the music video. So people were like, "Oh my God, is it something to do with Speak Now?" I don't know. It's just
Would be interesting.
would
to
be
have Taylor Lautner
would
in the
be
music
interesting.
video.
Taylor Lautner, who is married to Taylor Lautner in a music video with his ex Taylor Swift.
And who his wife Taylor Lautner loves
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
His wife Taylor Lautner does love Taylor Swift,
which is always nice.
It's crazy. Like, there's some people that just date people that have the same name, but when the odds of you having the same name as like your biggest, highest profile relationship and then also marrying somebody with the same name, odds, low odds on that.
You may like yourself a little too much.
You just really love Taylor.
Yeah, you love the name Taylor.
Which, but I honestly think Mrs. Taylor Lautner would be like, go do the music
Yeah, like, you
video.
have to do it,
You
and I have to
do
come
Yeah, exactly,
watch.
exactly. So I
because-
hope that is actually something that's real. I don't know if that is totally fake or not.
Because it's very clear Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner, they're,
No,
time,
yeah, that's
time has passed.
no,
they're
that's I don't think anybody's worried about like that
Right.
being a rekindled relationship.
Yes.
So
last thing, which we said before we were recorded that we were going to give it a break, not talk about anything Vanderpump, but of course there's just something new every day. Sandoval went on Howie Mandel's podcast for his first podcast appearance to talk about his side of the story. Now, by the time this episode comes out, that episode of Sandoval on Howie's podcast will have already aired. We will obviously be tuning in and finding out the information that he gave there. But of course, go with the person who has no idea anything about Vanderpump. I'm sure, maybe Howie is keeping up, but I'm sure Howie doesn't know the total ins and outs.
there's
So
no way Howie watches Vanderpump Rules.
strategic move by Sandoval to go on a podcast where he can spew some bullshit because Howie Mandel's happy to get the exclusive. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm Howie, I'm like, I don't know if I care about this, but come on the podcast. And then on top of that,
Yeah, people were commenting that Howie has said that he doesn't watch the show.
on top of that, pictures have been released of Sandoval and Raquel visiting his hometown back in December. That was a private photo. They never posted anywhere. So one of them had to have sent it in to TMZ, I'm assuming, because I don't know how anyone else would get this. Apparently that's at the time Raquel met his friends and everything, but Sandoval's family declined to have a meet with Raquel in December.
Yeah,
which is
very fair.
Yeah, which makes sense. So that's another update on that. Who knows if we'll have a podcast episode where we don't talk about something Vanderpump, maybe hopefully soon. But as of now,
Who knows?
information keeps coming out. And I think that wraps it up.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. That's the big topics.
The big topics. I did have something else written down, actually. It's not really that important, but I did write it down. Actually, two more things.
Two more things.
Two more things.
New segment?
New segment. Two more things.
Two more things will be on Wednesdays.
The Beckhams are fine. Victoria Beckham, did celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Brooklyn and Nicola getting married with them and posted about them, saying how special it was to be celebrating with them for the 1-year anniversary. So no drama there. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, which is not pop culture really, the Dalai Lama.
Oh God.
The Dalai Lama asking a little boy.
No,
I won't even say it.
it was gross.
One of the most disgusting things.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
The Dalai Lama, if you're not familiar, asked a little boy to kiss him on the lips.
Yeah.
And then said to him, "Suck my tongue."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no. Very, very weird.
So fucking weird.
Very weird. And
Incredibly weird.
Also, like, when
Just
you
not
guess,
okay.
Yeah, I know. Also, like, when you hear people's
Get the old man inside.
the Dalai Lama is one of those names where you're like, the Dalai Lama alive now in this current period of time?
Yeah.
And yes, that answer is yes.
Yeah. And
he's
needs-
87.
And this 87-year-old man needs to be locked inside. Because he's asking little boys to.
No, this is absolutely disgusting.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Insanity.
He put out an apology.
But like, who's bringing their kid to see the
know.
Dalai Lama after that?
The statement said the Dalai Lama leader often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras. He regrets the incident. Sticking out one's tongue is a sign of respect or agreement and was often used as a greeting in traditional Tibetan culture, according to the Institute of East Asian Studies at the University of California, Berkeley. According to Tibetan folklore, a cruel 19th century Tibetan king had a black tongue, so people stuck out their tongues to show that they are not like him. But there's no mention of tongue sucking.
Yeah, I don't know if suck my tongue is a little playful banter.
I don't think that's something that they're used to doing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a little game they like to play, but I don't think so.
Bizarre and extremely inappropriate, and we can't be having spiritual leaders asking small children to suck their tongues.
No,
that is
so lock the
absolutely insane. Maybe that's the end of the Dalai Lama seeing young children.
Yeah, lock the 87-year-old Dalai Lama inside.
Just these old guys who are leaders and kids.
Old men
God,
get
it's just
creepy.
Really, like,
I don't know if they get creepy. They're just always creepy.
Some are always creepy, but some old men get like even creepier in their old age.
Yeah.
Strange. Very, very strange. So that wraps that up.
Yeah, that was
Sorry, I had to bring that up.
No, you're
It was incredibly bizarre.
Yeah, extremely bizarre. That went
uncomfortable.
Very viral this week. Yeah. And it was uncomfortable to see every
picture.
Every part of it. Yeah, no.
They didn't have to see the
fact that he did that on video, people are saying it's like, what is he doing off video?
Every single part of it is
so uncomfortable.
Just revolting.
All right, well, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Make sure you guys check out the new merch.
On a high note.
Yeah, woohoo! Like we mentioned at the beginning of the episode, make sure you are shopping the all-new Chicks in the Office merch now on Barstool Sports Store. And we have a ton of new items, including the all-new 70s logo hoodie, which we absolutely love, the Lightning Chicks crew neck, the cherry hoodie and sweatpants, and then all the new t-shirts. So make sure you check that out. Shop now at store.barstoolsports.com. And the other cities will be on sale soon enough. We love you guys. We'll talk to you on Friday.